Hey guys, so today we're doing our third and final example of solving trig equations with multiple angles. Here we're given 2 cosine of 2x plus 1 equals 0 on the interval from 0 to 2 pi. And as always, I'm going to get rid of what's inside here, this multiple angle. I'm going to set that equal to y, just some other variable. Because now, if I rewrote it, I've got 2 cosine of y plus 1 equals 0. And that looks like something I know how to solve. But then remember, if we're going to just change this like that, we have to also change this x interval and make it a y interval. So this is our x interval. And it follows the same pattern. 2x equals y. Now it's 2 times the x interval will equal our y interval. So we're going to take each bound, like the lower bound and the upper bound, and multiply it by 2. So 2 times 0, because that's the lower bound, equals 0. So that's the lower bound of the y interval. And then the upper bound, we're going to do 2 times 2 pi equals 4 pi. So that's the upper bound of the y interval. So our y interval is from 0 to 4 pi. And now I can solve this equation here and just keep in mind that I'm going to be solving from 0 to 4 pi, so I'm going to go around a unit circle twice. Okay, so now we know how to solve this one. The process is always to get the trig function by itself. So 2 cosine y equals -1. I subtracted 1 from both sides. Now I'm going to divide by 2 to get rid of that, and it's going to be cosine y equals -1/2. Now I'm going to think about my mnemonic device for memorizing when cosine and everything's negative. Got all students take calculus. Everything's positive here, or all. Sine is positive there, that's the S, tangent is positive there, and cosine is positive there. And remember, we're working with a negative cosine, so that means that we're going to be over here in these quadrants. Then now I have to think, okay, when is cosine 1/2? That is going to be on these pi over 3 angles, so one will be up there, one will be down here. Alright, so we've got y equals, that one is 2 pi over 3. And then this next one is 4 pi over 3. Okay, and now let's remember here that our interval is from 0 to 4 pi. So what we've done is we've found in one unit circle, which you know is 0 to 2 pi. So what we have to do is we have to add 2 pi again, because essentially we're going to have this angle. Let me draw the unit circle. We've got this angle right here. That's our pi over 3. And then now we can add a full 2 pi, another revolution around the circle, and we'll still be less than 4 pi. So we're going to go with pi over 3 plus 2 pi, which equals pi over 3. I'm going to get common denominators, plus 6 pi over 3, which equals 7 pi over 3. So that's my next point. 7 pi over 3. Oh wait, we started with 2 pi over 3. That was my bad. So this is 8 pi over 3. That sounds more like it. Sorry about that. So we got 8 pi over 3. I was wondering why that didn't add up right. And then again, we're taking this next point, which is 5 pi over 3 here, and we're doing a full lap around the unit circle, you could say. So we're taking 5 pi over 3, or 4 pi over 3. I'm really getting the answers messed up today. Plus 2 pi, which is 4 pi over 3, plus 6 pi over 3, and that's going to equal 10 pi over 3. So, and then that's our 4 values. Then remember, here we have our values of y, and our answers need to be in terms of x. So now is the final step. We know that y equals all those things, and then y also equals 2x. And now we're solving for x, so we can divide by 2. So y over 2 is equal to x. And now that we know all of our y values, we can just start plugging that equation in. So if we know y, which equals 2 pi over 3, we'll start with that one. Then we know that y over 2 equals x. We can say x equals 2 pi over 3 divided by 2, which equals 2 pi over 6, simply pi over 3. So what you can notice is that each one is just going to get smaller by half of it, so we're going to take 4 pi, so x equals, now we're doing the next one, 4 pi over 3, because that's what y is, divided by 2, 4 pi over 6, just 2 pi over 3. And now let's solve for the other two. We've got x equals 8 pi over 3 divided by 2. If you get the pattern, you can see this one's going to be 4 pi over 3. And then finally x equals 10 pi over 3 divided by 2. And that is going to be 5 pi over 3. So now we've solved for all our values of x. X is going to equal pi over 3, 2 pi over 3, 4 pi over 3, and finally our 5 pi over 3. I hope this helped you guys. I hope you noticed what we did. It's a long process. These questions are hard, and you just got to really keep at them and keep practicing. So let me know if you have any questions. Hope this was able to help.